Alright, what we're doing today. Uh, my niece's air conditioner went out yesterday. And this is the condenser motor. It's a third of a horsepower, well, 1/8 of a horsepower on this one. 10,000, 1075 on the RPM. And this thing's been in there for, shit, 30 years. And the burns just didn't give out in it. The motor still runs. It's just, the burns is gone. I had to drill the end of it out to get it out there. And that give it enough leeway that it, even though I was heating it with MAP gas, that I drove it down and then cleaned the shaft and tried to drive it back up, and we just wouldn't do it. It was wanting to bend it, so I drilled down through it, and that kind of relieved a little pressure on it. Got a little hot, and then it come up off there. So that's how I done that. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. But this is the motor, new one. I talked to my heating and air guy, and this same motor and same starting unit 2.5 years ago, before Joe Biden, you could get this motor and this cap for about $160. And we had to pay $218 today's price. It's kind of a universal motor. It's the same thing. It's a little bit stronger than the other one for its horsepower, but the RPM's the same. And I got it temporarily hooked up. Gonna see if this thing's gonna put out any power. We got the it comes with a wiring diagram to it, and a brown with the white stripe to the cap. These have no polarity. You can't really, I don't know if people know, but AC capacitors don't have any polarity, not that I know of. But then they got no polarity, so you can hook up either one to either one. But the two browns go to the cap, and this is a 7.5 microfarad, and it's good up to 440 volts, I guess. That's what that means. But that's the starting cap. It starts the motor a little easier with this load on it. Fan's a hell of a load. And this is my 220 here. I just got believe it or not, that's solder. It's solder down in there. So if something goes wrong, it should burn that in too. And this is turned on by the breakover gun on the wall, and it's about 6 feet away. So I'm in a safe area. If something goes wrong, I'm pretty good ways off from it. But we're going to try it and see if it works. I've adjusted that down to about as far as I can go down with it. I want it to be somewhat in this tunnel. This motor's a little taller than the other one. It's about 1.5 inches taller. It's got a universal shaft and everything. So, like I said, this is just solder. If anything happens, it should melt that in two and be no problem. So I've done it before and it worked out. I had a short on one and it just burnt the solder in two, since it's real flimsy, and that is solder instead of wire. And that's just shoved up in there. Acting like a fuse. and it's actually 2 of them. Well, let's go to the fuse box, turn it on, see if it comes on. Okay, it needs to turn that way, so it is. This little weight came off that, and I pulled that off and squeezed that back and stuck it back up on there. It would probably be out of balance if it wasn't. It's been on there for 35 years, so 30 years, so I think everything's going to be alright. But I just thought I'd make up a video on that. Just don't have any power on it now. But that's what I've been doing today. Before I go up there and stick this thing on top. It's been cooled down outside. It's about it's 6:22 here, and it looks like getting ready to come up a cloud. Alright, I got that on, and I got the weep holes exposed to let any water out. I had to change the polarity on that, I know, by the paperwork. So nothing's rubbing. I think it's gonna be good. I got that up there with a strap holding it so it won't get out of the way. I had to reverse those. It comes yellow to yellow and purple to purple. I had to switch them to turn it this way. This is counterclockwise. And the other way it was hooked up was clockwise. It was going in that rotation. But it's got to go in this direction to suck the air this way down and out through here. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, y'all have a good day. Later.